So far in our kindergarten math classes, we've been learning a lot about this number, the number 5. And we're really studying 5 and how you can break it apart. So maybe in 2 and 3, or maybe in 1 and 4. We've been studying 5 so that as we keep going in our kindergarten year and we're becoming better and better mathematicians, we'll have these friendly 5s that we can go back to and think, oh, I know that. I practiced 5 at the beginning of the year. So we're going to keep working with 5, and I have a new tool for us to use today to help us with thinking about 5s. Here is my tool. It is called a 5 frame. Now, can you think of some other times that you've heard the word frame? Go ahead and say them out loud. You could say them to a grown-up, you could say them to your stuffy, you could say them to your pet, or you could just say it to yourself. What are some times you've heard the word frame? So maybe you said, I've heard of a picture frame. That's a good one. Or maybe you thought, ooh, a window frame. That's one I know. Or maybe you thought, ooh, a door frame. Or maybe you thought of something that I haven't thought of. Well, what do all of those things have in common? Well, each one, the frame is the outside that helps to hold something you're putting in it. So a frame is always the outside. So here is my 5 frame. You see that it's holding the outside of my 5 squares. And they kind of look ready to put something inside, don't you think? I was looking at my empty 5 frame and I thought, oh boy, that looks kind of lonely. It needs something or someone inside. And then I thought, oh, it's kind of like an empty house with all those empty windows. How about I fill it with my family members? So I made my own 5 frame, and you can either have a grown-up draw your 5 frame or you can print it out from Seesaw. So here is my 5 frame, and inside I put the people who live at my house. So here's my partner Dave. He's waving. Here's me. I'm waving. And here's my cat Greta. She's waving her tail because she can't really wave very well. So she decided to use her tail instead. So I have how many members in my family? Yeah, I have 3 members in my family. Now, this one's a little trickier. How many empty windows do I have in my house? 2 empty windows. And I know 3 family members plus 2 empty windows equals my whole of 5. So you might be thinking, but Miss McClure, I'm a lucky ducky and I have so many people and animals at my house, they are not going to fit into your little 5 frame. Well, you know what? That's okay. I actually made an example because when I was your age, I had too many people and animals at my house to fit in one 5 frame too. So I put together 2 5 frames. How many windows do I have if I put together 2 5 frames? Let's use our hands to help us because we talked about last lesson, that we have 5 fingers on each hand. Okay, so 5 on this hand, 5 on this hand. I'm putting my 2 5 frames together. How many fingers do we have in all? Yeah, we have 10. So in my picture, I have 10 windows. Okay, so here are all of my members of my family. There's my mom and my dad. That's my sister Rachel. There's me. There's my dog Patrick, my dog Laddie, my cat Rosie, and my cat Lacey. How many members are in my family in this picture? It's a little tricky because it's a little more than 5. You know, the best way to think about it is how many is in this full 5 frame? 5, yeah, okay. So let's see if we can count up. We're going to count on from 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 8 family members now. How many empty windows do I have in this one? It's a little more challenging. Oh, yeah, you got it. There are just 2 over here. Okay, so I have 8 family members and I have 2 empty windows. So we know 8 plus 2 equals 2 5 frames, 10. So today, you're going to be making your own house with your 5 windows, or maybe you have 10 windows. Your job is to put your family members inside and answer the question either in writing and or you can record it. So this says, my house has family members. I have empty windows. So first draw your family members, then fill in the blanks. Okay, my friends, we're going to practice our numbers within 5. So I'm going to show you the card for just a couple of seconds. Your job is to show me how many on your fingers. So remember 1, 2, just so you remember the standard way to do it, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, ready? So remember, it's just a couple of seconds to make sure you're ready. Here we go. All right, show me on your fingers. Good. Okay, here's the next one. Ready? Good. All right, let's go to the next one. Have your fingers ready? All right, here we go. Next one. Fingers ready. All right. I think this is the last. Oh, no, we've got 2 more. Okay, here we go. Good. Okay. Last one. Did you remember this one? We didn't review it. You can just go like this for 0. Nice work.
Now it's time to make your own house with your own family members. So maybe you have a sweet, lovely little family that fits in a 5 frame, or you might have more people and need to use 2 5 frames. Go to Seesaw for directions how.